Hello, welcome to the second part of your house. We started this last week. We're somewhere in chapter 4. I think we're quite close to the end of chapter 4, so we just have chapter 5 to finish. Thank you to Strange Signals for providing code for this. We've inherited a house. Well, again, sort of. Also, for the VOD, rain might be coming. Brain is soup. Well, the perfect time for more puzzles. So, let me just load into this. Is it just 4? Do I just play? Ah! Yes. So, last time, we went to the house, moved into the house. Someone is communicating with us. Someone has left a diary outside the door after knocking quite aggressively. Not entirely sure if the house is alive, because shit moves. But also we appear to have discovered that maybe one of the previous owners was like a cat burglar, right? So we're finding things like cat-shaped figurines that are basically stolen. We've just put them all back. Some of them have jewels. I remember one of them was like with porcelain in it. Just one of them is worth a fortune. I can't imagine what 4 must be worth. I could make a lot of money for the whole collection. I imagine the entire house. There's a lot of stuff in this. Because again, we found some secret areas that imply that at least one of the past owners, who might be communicating to us as well, don't know. Yeah, stole things. Don't think it was known about. But there's also a lot of like, there's you know, like Sherlock Holmes books. There's Lupin books. So there's a lot of like the gentleman thief, Robin Hood, again cat burglar kind of energy. It's Carmen Sandiego, the OG one, not the new Netflix one, which is also great, but does rework the whole Carmen thing. So what is the point of staying in this house? She doesn't know still whose it is, nor if anyone will suddenly show up. We've been here for weeks, by the way. No one has been here. Nor does she know if she's in danger. Maybe it would be best to get the hell out of here with the loot. I've earned it after all, she thinks out loud. However, there's something inside her that prompts her to stay. She's not sure what life awaits for her out there, but she can take a good guess. Again, a reminder, she has run away from her boarding school. She wasn't having a good time. It's like no one knows where she is, and no one knows where she's been for weeks, right? So, yeah. On the other hand, she knows for certain that the secrets hidden in the mansion will haunt her for the rest of her life. No, she can't afford that luxury. It'd be like leaving a book half read or quitting a video game before defeating the final boss. These are both acceptable things to do if you're not having fun with it, by the way. Hi, everyone. We've just gone back into your house after an extended split fiction section because we were doing some progress. So we're just catching up with where we were last time, which was that we found all the cats. The magical jeweled cats made out of like porcelain and gold and other shit. We have placed them in this pedestal. And actually, as we place the final figure, we hear a mechanical noise and all the buttons below the figurines light up. These. Ah! Okay, if you have a cat in the room, this might not be fun for them, as a heads up. I think we might have to do some musical shite here. And I'm probably going to have to mash an upset cat noise button several times. So she presses the buttons and listens to the different meows, confused. What's with these numbers? What do they mean? Through the fire of the flames. Can you imagine? I think I need more than 4 notes. Or like the Titanic theme. Okay, so what's with these numbers? What do they mean? So we have 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? We also have I, or maybe 1, it's not clear, equals A. This is everywhere. There's something missing. So yeah, I think we need to click them in a specific order. We don't have... So I've got a special like UV set of goggles that I can look at certain things with. I don't have access to that currently, so I don't think there's a hidden message. The only thing she's unsure about is whether to go to the dining room or to the office in search of a way to solve her problem. I can't remember what is in either. And arguably, the game probably wouldn't tell us until we got to this bit. So, I guess dining room, then office. Hello? Oh, it's the cuckoo clock. Oh shit, it's the cuckoo clock. So Debbie enters the dining room again. The stain left by the spilled milk is beginning to dry. Yeah, she probably needs to deal with that. It's going to get stinky at some point. Tired, she takes another look at the cuckoo clock hanging on the wall. She finds it hard to believe it's already 3 o'clock in the morning. She peers through the door frame and indeed sees the light from the street lamp spilling through the living room window. Far from being discouraged, she feels a spike of adrenaline. After all, she's always been a night owl. I have to beat this stupid game no matter what. Again? No. Debbie feels like she's very close, that the answer is there, hidden right under her nose, hidden on the phone and in the cats. Oh shit. One equals A. See, this equals A, and it's like... go back to the dining room, please. So, this is the clock. Now, I'd like to point out we can move the time. So, like, is it 3 in the morning? Also, this is quite clearly some sort of musical thing, but I have no way of doing anything right now. Is it possible that the 4 digits on the cats convert to a time? Bearing in mind there's no 1. There's only, what is it? 2, 3, 4, and 5. So... there might be something more. I don't think the phone has an answer for us. I think the phone is just the phone is the Mexican riddle again. But let's go find out.
Hello, Debbie. I've been waiting to talk with you
Or maybe
for
not.
a long time, you know. But first, you must listen to me very carefully. We don't have much time. Please, help me find my cats. They've gotten lost all over this massive house. Once they're all together, they'll give you a time. The time to cry.
Time to cry. Wait. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on a sec. Hold up. Do you want 11:45? Hi, Barry. Hi, Donut. How are you both doing? Do you need... sorry. Do you need... like that? No, that's 9 o'clock. What am I doing? I know what I'm doing with time. There it is. Oh, hello. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, that's okay. Is that 4, 5, 2, 3? Four, 5, 2, 3. I'm gonna try that. Oh no. Shit. No. Hiss. Okay, so... oh, these are horrible. Sorry. If I could just not, I would. But I have to try and work out which one's the lowest. That's the highest. So I think it's 2, 4, 3, 5. Like in order of like lowest to highest. Now we go back to the clock. Was that... 3524? Hang on. Yeah, I think it's 35. It's one of the two, isn't it? It's 3542 or 3524, I think. Hi Flux, welcome to puzzles. I have to translate cat sounds into a 4-digit code. Please hold. Oh shit, oh, sorry. 3, 5. Shit. Piss. None of them work. Because also one of the cat sounds doesn't sound the same. We could look this up. We could not cheat, but lightly guide ourselves. That's the lowest. So it just... Were there two the same? Were there two the same? Is that the problem? Hang on, what is it? So lowest? That's lowest to highest is 2, 4, 3, 5. Like that bit we've got, right? Like I think we're fine with that bit. The problem is the clock noise. Is there a duplicate cat noise? No? There's no no. They're all different, aren't they? I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up for us all. I'm going to do us all a favour. Just, you know. To just save us all a slight bit of, you know, like sanity draining issues. Assuming chapter 2. Chapter 3. We're in chapter 4. Out of 5, by the way. So we're like quite deep into this. Right, the cat, okay. Cat figurines. Doodly doodly doo. Dooby dooby doo. Yes, right. 3524 is the correct code. 3524. 3524. 3524. Sorry. I thought we tried that too, but apparently not. Debbie is overwhelmed with astonishment. On the shelf in front of her, a cubicle that had been hidden behind a screen, opened with false book spines that had just opened up. Sorry, the screen covered with false book spines had just opened up. Good reading. Inside the compartment, there's a panel with 8 selector switches. Debbie takes note of each of the names written on the side of each button. They are all cat names. Oh boy. Despite reading them over and over, none of them ring a bell. Crazy, with a K, Cat, Felix, Milo, Maru, Grumpy, Sylvester, and Tommy. We also have page 59 here. So, what is on page 59? Oh, dial your phone. Hello. What? The reductions in federal excise taxes voted recently by Congress mean substantial savings for telephone users. Okay. Instead of paying 25% on long-distance calls, you now pay 10%. On local telephone service, the tax is now 10% instead of 15%. So they're both 10%. The reductions went into effect April 1st, apply to service billed to you on or after that date. Costs even less. To use a telephone. Okay. Bye, Barry. Have a good rest of your day. On that very page, she finds a handwritten note. Does she? This isn't very handwritten. But okay. Let's go find a telephone. She enters the office, leaving the library. Debbie is plagued with doubts that prevent her from thinking clearly. Who is messing with her? Could it be the sinister-looking man who she saw lurking around the neighbourhood? And who sent Hicksville College the letter with the key in it? What if they turn out to be the same person? I mean, there's also a, we're assuming a woman's voice who's called. So, unless they're using voice-changing stuff, Debbie. The honest truth is that she may very well be at the mercy of a psychopath who at this very minute may be having a fantastic time torturing her, like a cat toying with a dying mouse. Jesus Christ. Excuse me. She stops in front of the phone and picks it up. Slowly, she brings her left hand to the device, ready to dial a number. Then recalls the words written on the phone. Written on the note, dial your phone.
Hello again, Debbie. I always pictured you this way, so smart and brave. Now that you've found my cats, you have to figure out their names. Carefully count how long the red lamp is on and open the drawer. There you'll find something that will shed light and help you search for the kittens' names, as well as discover the secrets hidden in this house.
Wait, that red lamp? Which red lamp? Oh, the lamp in the hall. Oh, the one that I saw before. It's alright, she was like, red lamp. I was like, is it this? Do I need to count this? Is it going to go off? Just in case. But no, the red lamp in the hall I found, like, last time, but couldn't interact with. She's now in the living room. Through the window, she can see the garden lit up by the light pouring out of the house, as well as the street lamps. I need to stop every time. Street lamps. My brain, the echolalia, is trying. It's trying really hard. If it's not your house in the middle of the street, street lamps, people. Fuck's sake. It has been a long day, and Debbie realises she hasn't stopped. These couch cushions are fluffy and welcoming, once again seem to call her name. But she thinks, no, she's going to carry on a bit longer, as opposed to having a nap. You know. Anyway, she's one of those people who tends to get what they set their mind to. You don't know that song. I'll let chat deal with that. I don't want to say you've been missing out, because that's not true. Is it Journey? Don't Stop Believing. Is it Journey? It is an anthem, but it is also one of those ones that you'll never get out of your head. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. It had a massive resurgence when Glee happened. It was like one of the big first songs, wasn't it? You keep having to the window to the wall. Beautiful. You probably heard it, just not. I mean, my attempt was also shit. So, for better or for worse, Debbie has always been stubborn. She's one of those people who tend to get what they set their minds to. And right now, she's got her sights set on solving this wretched mystery. This whole thing, it's like, this is... Oh shit, we can interact with the cushions now. Okay. Let's see, she can choose between going to the hall, to the stairs, or the library. Firstly, I wish to look at these cushions. There are two means of refuge from the miseries of life: music and cats. Why is this one a different colour? X marks the spot. It also... Oh, actually 4, 2, 3... No, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? As well. You have heard the song. Yeah, no, I did not commit to it fully because I've got a tickly throat. And also, it's not my... It's not... Oh. I don't know it very well. Also, again, I think the Glee version is in my head more. So, okay. Did they say count how long the light was on? Oh, God. 2, 3, 4, 5. Incredible. I know, thank you. The table lamp is connected to the mechanism that opens the drawer. This house will never cease to amaze me. So inside here we have a flashlight with a magic lens. We have a key. So this is a key. And then we have this flashlight. Hello. There's also a handwritten note that says, look for the lenses, listen to the cats again, figure out their names. Debbie sighs and shrugs her shoulders. Here I thought it was almost over. Far from giving up, she stretches her arms and legs, cracking a bunch of bones, and retraces her steps to the living room. Okay. Can I... No. Library then. Let's go back to the library. And look at these cats. Can I... Oh, hello. Let's not just press things. I don't think I could do anything with the lenses stuff. Oh, what do you mean the cats have changed? Look for the lenses, listen to the cats again, figure out their names. The cats have somehow changed.
The right light will show you where my name begins.
Oh, fuck off.
To find out the rest, you will have to add a Pinot Noir, then a Merlot, and lastly a Shiraz. Cheers.
Okay. So, musical cats, forget that shit. The cats now speak. So.
Using the right lens, the dice on the cushion will reveal my name.
Okay. So cat number 1. Cat number 2. Dice on the cushion. With the right lens. We don't have the lenses.
As long as you know how to see it, my name is hidden in the prints on the big cushion.
Okay.
The right light will show you where my name begins. To find out the rest, you will have to add a Pinot Noir, then a Merlot, and lastly a Shiraz. Cheers. Someone is waiting to tell you my name, using the light up in the attic.
No, thank you.
Use your flashlight and the black cushion to send a signal.
No, the black cushion's down. So there's a lot of... the cushions in the living room are doing a lot of heavy lifting here. But I need these lenses. So... Okay. Living room. Was the attic locked before? So that one we can't see. This one, we apparently know the name if we know how to look. Probably a lens. This one is not mentioned to my knowledge so far. And then that one is the one with the black light. The black cushion. So let's go up the stairs. Hi, Eamon. Yes. This is a puzzle game. It is like a sort of a novel kind of thing. It also was made for mobile as well. So like the scrolling and the interaction stuff is very like touchscreen coded. But yeah, we got to our 18th birthday. We weren't having a good time at boarding school, and someone randomly sent us a key to a house, so we ran away. Turns out the house has some weird shit in it. Mysteries, and also someone leaving me voicemails. And now we have to work out the names of some porcelain cats to open a safe. you know, the standard kind of shite. I think we need to go to the attic first. I thought the attic was locked, by the way. Oh, the key, of course, the key for the attic. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. It does work. Oh. Also, no one knows we're here and it's been weeks. It's like, do our parents know? Is the school looking for her? Someone has kept, like, there is a dude who keeps looking at the house from outside, and also someone left us a diary at the front door after knocking aggressively. And then also these phone calls. And also secret passages that go to several different shops nearby. So, like, we're thinking the house used to be owned by, like, a prolific cat burglar, kind of like Lupin. Arsène, is it Arsène Lupin, the French cat burglar? Or kind of like a Robin Hood, Catwoman kind of energy. So, yeah, the attic, which we couldn't get into last time, we have a key for. The room is illuminated by the light from the street lamps. No, people. Which enters through several small windows. These street lamps are doing a lot of heavy lifting for the lighting in this street. My god, what are they made out of? It's spacious with a vaulted ceiling and a floor covered in wooden planks that creak under her feet. Dust and cobwebs collect in the corners. Debbie stops in the centre of the sadly empty room and turns around on herself. But if there's nothing here, then what's all this mess for? Debbie growls bitter frustration as she's in a position to demand an explanation from someone. But just as she's about to break down in an adolescent tantrum, Debbie notices a door leading to the terrace. With pulse racing, she walks towards it, recording the message from the fourth cat figure.
Someone is waiting to tell you my name, using the light up in the attic. Use your flashlight and the black cushion to send a signal.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I do want to do that. In a moment of lucidity, perhaps with the result of fatigue and lack of sleep, Debbie takes out the flashlight, opens the door and looks onto the terrace. Oh! I mean, we don't have... I can't do anything with the flashlight because I don't have the lenses. So this is currently not viable. But that's fine. We can go back. Go back to the hallway. I need to find the lenses for this thing. Right? Because otherwise we can't decipher messages. The floor below. Wait a sec. Can you... Ahaha, yes. Okay, so the basement is somewhere we didn't go last time because we didn't have a light. We now have a flashlight. So, Debbie heads downstairs yet again, this time ready to get to the heart of the matter. They say basements are often where families hide their skeletons and darkest secrets. Perhaps that's why Debbie feels slightly apprehensive as she descends the steps one at a time. How on earth did I get myself into this mess? Before the gloom engulfs her, Debbie turns the flashlight she found in the cabinet on. This might flash brightly, I don't know. Just warning. Here we go. Oh. Hello. Sorry, what? Oh, shit. Debbie cautiously takes a few steps, abandoning the stairs. She quickly sweeps the room with the flashlight, pointing it towards the basement walls, which allow her to make out a lot of different things. What was that? Oh, shit. Sorry, hang on. What have we found? We found suitcases, tools, an electrical panel, some golf clubs, a tricycle, boxes upon boxes of winery, merry-go-round horse. Tell me about the winery. Oh, God. A Merlot, Pinot Noir. Was it a Pinot Noir? Was it a Pinot Noir? A Merlot, and then a Shiraz. It was, wasn't it? So it was a 2. It was a 5. And it was a 3. Whatever that's for. 253. Without hesitation, Debbie decides to get out of there. She starts walking backwards when she stumbles on something. Oh, it's a well. Jesus Christ. There's a well in the basement of the house as well. This is giving bad shit. 253 is the name of Cat 4. Interesting. What if we have to put that onto the phone thing? It takes her a few seconds to sit up and realise what's happened. She stumbled on the opening of a well that's just sitting there in the basement. Thank goodness, I almost cracked my head open. Fearfully, and with the utmost respect, Debbie peers into the well but is unable to see how far down it goes. As she reaches her arms out to find something stable to lean on, she comes across a tight rope leading down the shaft and disappearing into the darkness. It seems really deep. It doesn't give me a good feeling at all. No. Intrigued, Debbie tugs on the string. What will be down there? After a few seconds, she's managed to raise a small metal bucket. There seems to be something inside. Oh, hello. L7. She pulls the bag out of the bucket and opens it curiously. She points the flashlight into the bag just to be sure. Some lenses. Weren't they what I was looking for? What could they be used for? It is, yes, it's not a metal bucket, bless them. It has got metal bits on it. But you are right, that is wood. Also L7 just in case. But these lenses are the lenses I think that we need. So we pick them up and see they're the same size as the flashlight. Excellent. Confident she can put them to good use, Debbie hurries out of the basement. I will say, because I think this is initially, I think the devs are Spanish. So like the localization, so like across the board has been pretty decent. Because like writing story stuff is a challenge. Especially when it centers around a book-like experience. Yeah, living room, let's do it. We don't know who gave... Literally, she just wanted to be out of boarding school, everyone. She had like... She was just like, I'm having a terrible time. It's my 18th birthday. I hate it. And then she got a key. And she's just like, fuck it, I'm running away. So, like, she doesn't know who gave her the key. She's not seen a single person, apart from the whoever it was that was knocking at the door repeatedly. And then, is that the same person that left her this diary? Yeah, like, it's really good. In terms of, like, how this is done. The, whatever it's called. There's a specific thing for, like, layouts within literature. I've forgotten the name of, but yeah. But yeah, I believe, because the dev team, I'm sure it was Spanish when I looked them up. I think there's some Spanish government funding, maybe. But yeah, it's great. It's done so well. Especially things like the chapters, when you're in another room and you have a little illustration. It's really nice. So, we need to start doing things with the cushions, right? So, we have three different lights. There are 3 lights, 3 lenses. We're just going to quickly flick through them and see if we can work out stuff. So this is the 4 cubes. Somebody's name. Oh, Sylvester. Okay, Sylvester. We got one. This one. What? Grumpy. Oh my god. So I was like, which way are we reading these? It's Grumpy. Okay? So whichever cat that was, which of the 3 paws, Grumpy. Garfield is not mentioned at all, actually. I assume it's because like he's probably trademarked as a bit. Actually, the others are. Okay, so let's go back to the library for a second. Grumpy and Sylvester. Sylvester and Grumpy, we'll cash them in so they're there, right? So, because I don't think it particularly matters. I think we just have to select them and then press the button. So cat 3 was Grumpy. Cat 2 is Sylvester.
The right light will show you where my name begins. To find out the rest, you will have to add a Pinot Noir, then a Merlot, and lastly a Shiraz.
Oh, hi, ma'am. I hope you have a nice lunch with your dad. Sorry, I was deep in puzzle solving. We've got to... In order to get into the safe, we have to find the names of these cats, which are hidden around the house. So it starts with that. Sorry, it starts with something else, and then it finishes with 253. Now, I'm assuming that the 253 translate onto a phone keypad. Don't do the creaky thing. Just give me a sec. Da-da-da-da. What's it? 253. 2. 5. The safe door says page 59, yeah, which was the thing to call the phone. So I'm just trying to work out if I can cheese it without doing that. What are the options for the cats, please? Is the one that ends with bull? No. No, it's not the phone. I was just trying to see if the phone letters would translate. But none of these end with anything that's on the 3. None of them actually fit with that either. I think. So they've got to be something else. I thought maybe it would be cat, but it's not. There's also the 1 equals A thing. But... or I equals A. Again, that hasn't quite converted yet into something. You think the numbers on the what? Oh, maybe, yes. Hang on. Yes. I like this idea. Living room. The stairs. So I have to like, there's a certain, there we go. Certain pattern you have to go into to, oh. I can't. I can't use the light. So, what? That's a problem. It's fine. You know what we can do? Hang on. How do I get out, please? Oh, the exit. There we go. We do still need to go up and do the attic one. So let's just go do that one, and then we've got 3, and then we can just technically force it. Okay. Oh shit. I can't. Oh wait, hang on. Hello. Oh, hold up. This is a development. Can I? No, you could have it on. There's no lenses. Can I do this everywhere? It did say like use the black cushion, didn't it? But like I don't know if I can pick the black cushion up. Okay. Also, we're calling someone with it, which is mildly stressful. Let's just listen to it again.
Someone is waiting to tell you my name, using the light up in the attic. Use your flashlight and the black cushion to send a signal.
Okay. Go look at the black cushion again. I can't take it. Oh! No, that's just sliding sideways. Does it want me to draw an X? Because, like... that's going to be an ask. Can I? Oh, no. So we'll try something. Can I? No, you can't use the torch wherever you fancy. That specific area uses the torch. So, the fact that I can't do anything with that is wild. Oh, hello. M. The light. M. Is it Maru? Then how does... Wait a sec. The numbers in the names of the wines. Is that the name of the wine? The second digit? Etc. Does that work? I don't think it does, actually. But I'm assuming that that is the start of the message with banging on about the light. And there's only... back to the library. Oh god, which one was it?
The right light will show you where my name begins.
Maru or Milo?
To find out the rest, you will have to add a Pinot Noir, then a Merlot, and lastly a Shiraz. Cheers.
Yeah. Okay, so it's Milo or it's Maru, right? It's a four-letter word. Let's go and look at the wines again. Actually, technically, we don't need to. It's 253. Pinot Noir 2. Yeah. Ooh. A 2 on the Pinot Noir would be an I. A 5 on the Merlot would be an O. And then a 3 on the Shiraz would be 3. Sorry, would be 3 on the Shiraz. Where's it gone? I like how I just scrolled and lost it. Would be I. Or... I mean, I don't think it's... Do I have to... I'm not sure. I'm gonna... Sorry, show me that one again.
Someone is waiting to tell you my name, using the light up in the attic. Use your flashlight and the black cushion to send a signal.
Okay, so just literally draw an X with the torch, I think is what it wants. If it's not that, then at least I've tried it. Because I can't take the cushion with me. I don't think there's any specific thing I can, like... There's no, like... specific guide other than, I guess, yeah, drawing it here. Like, what? Like, that window is clearly different as well. So it's like, what am I not doing? How do we translate this into... Because it can't, like, It can't just be like drawing an arbitrary. I can't actually turn this back on now. Oh, there we go. You know? Excuse me, I'm looking. We're not cheating, we're just gently progressing. Da ba ba la ba ba. Oh. Oh. Ah. How does that work? That makes no sense. This is a little fiddly, but you need to draw an X with your flashlight. Okay. Okay. Fun. It is that. I'm not doing it well enough. There we go. Thank you. Cat. Cheers, mate. Right, we've got him. And if Milo is wrong, it's Maru, because it starts with M. There's 2 options. Job done. What does that mean? I don't know. So, what was it? Cat. Okay. There it is. What is this, please? Oh.
Another one. Another one of the house's secrets revealed.
This is us.
I feel like I'm psychoanalyzing the place.
Oh, she did like her cats.
Erica C. The name engraved on the ring also appears in the book, and seems like Erica played our perfect little wife in this story. Beautiful, elegant, polite, surrounded by wealth and opulence. And don't forget about those cats
Welcome
she
in.
loves so deeply.
It.
But when she found out her husband was cheating,
Oh,
it all crumbled away.
not chill, apparently.
She demanded a divorce, and in the fallout, it ignited an all-out war in the family.
Who is this?
She faced death threats from her husband and her mother-in-law. And even through all that, she remained adamant getting that separation.
Oh no.
Only a few weeks later, her body was found lifeless at the foot of a cliff.
Murder?
The police investigation was short-lived, and many clues pointed to it being a suicide. In my hand, I now hold Erica C's ring.
So if she's dead, who's
Her
calling
story
us?
could just as well be mine.
Which woman is calling us?
Trapped in a cookie-cutter life. From the outside, everyone envies you, but
Oh yeah, this thing.
nobody knows it's a living
That
hell.
belonged to our mother or grandmother, and it's like an amulet of Bastet.
You lived here as well, didn't you? What secret did you take to the grave?
Am I actually a secret child of this whole thing? Unknown. So the gist is, Bram, we're in chapter 4 of 5, I think. This might technically be the start of chapter 5. We might get some answers. I don't know. But on Debbie's 18th birthday, she was away at boarding school. She was having a shit time. People are just not, it's not good, right? Not good family life either. Like, just, she's at boarding school, right? Parents can't be asked. So, she gets sent a key to this house with a letter. No other explanation. And she decides, oh, fuck it. What could go wrong? Flash forward weeks, maybe a month. I don't think anyone knows where she's gone from the boarding school. But she's in this house and she's trying to work out the secrets of the house, which potentially might include a lot of stolen treasure. And many secrets. But this is a puzzle game that we started last week. It is in the style of a book. So like it is designed as well for mobile gaming. Works really well, like for iPad. So yeah, we haven't got necessarily any answers. But yeah, the room games are, if you like the room games, you'll like this. As someone who also enjoys the room games. I unfortunately can't do VR because that would have been a delight because they've done a couple of VR room games. But yeah, like the room games are great. There's a lot of like tactile stuff because they started on mobile as well. So yeah, this has got some fun little vibes, pushing buttons and things. Bear with me, I do just want to tab out for a second because the ads are due to start, but I'll push them a little bit because then they might be more in line with when we do have a break, which will be in a bit. Try to play the last part for the Sins of Your Phone, but yeah, I don't want to say I'm sorry to hear that because that's incredibly shit, but I hope that you're able to actually like play it and enjoy it. And I hope that you and your family are safe and that I'm going to assume, actually I don't want to assume where you're at, but it's absolutely horrific at the moment, and I really hope that people stop being dickheads. So yeah, welcome in. Please enjoy a little bit of me mostly mumbling and trying to bumble my way through this. And yeah, just I'm glad to hear that you that you're doing as okay as you can. It's a shit. It's a really shit time. Sorry, my partner I think is on the phone. It's like, what is he doing? Just hear something in the distance. Like this is the thing about like streaming and all of that and content creation is like whether I intend it to be a thing or not, it, for a lot of people is escapism for different reasons. So I'm glad that Twitch can help with that. And yeah, I also hope that things work with ceasefires because it is horrific. And a lot of people should be incredibly ashamed of themselves, but don't necessarily have the self-awareness to do that. So I'm drawing a little bit of a. We did a controller game earlier, and my 36 going on 37-year-old hands are not doing that. Oh, don't worry about it, Brom. Don't worry about it. Welcome in. Get yourself settled. And yeah. Let's do some puzzle types. Let me tell you about what we're doing. Oh God, everything just cracked then as well. But yeah, no, you are very welcome in. Please, yeah, get yourself settled. And yeah, we normally have a break in about like 30 minutes time. I will say that I have snoozed them, but there are going to be some ads turning up in like 2.5 minutes. So Bram, you might actually end up unfortunately seeing some. I wish I could snooze them. I cannot snooze them anymore. Anyone else who isn't subscribed as well, you might see some. This is the time if you want to grab a drink or do a little stretch or just something that practice self-care, please do. I call you Brabsons. Okay. I mean, I can try and say Abraham or Abraham. The issue is yes, the accent. I think I went for Brahm because like Brahms as in the composer, but I can do Bram if that's closer. You're having a coffee, excellent. Yes, have your coffee. Love coffee, although it's too late in the day for me to have coffee. Although technically it doesn't really do anything with the ADHD, it just makes me sleepier because the dopamine part of my brain goes, "Oh, this is tasty. Nice times. Now we sleep." It's like, I love that for me, but also please. Right. Speaking of, oh, Debbie's actually crashed out. Speaking of sleep quality, she has not slept for some time, by the way. She's finally crashed out after a busy morning. Last time we checked, it was 3 a.m. So yeah, busy morning, night, days. She's lying on her back, and in her hands she clutches the mysterious framed photo of Erica C. smiling alongside her inseparable cats. Oh no. Oh shit, the cuckoo clock's back. It's the last piece of the pharaonic puzzle that is in itself the mansion. A matryoshka, which I've definitely said wrong. The Russian doll, like the nesting dolls, of enigmas, or an onion or an ogre, layers. Debbie's getting closer and closer to solving. Her right leg twitches just as the cuckoo clock in the dining room strikes 5:30. Okay, should I put it to 5:30? Oh god, this is a musical thing. Thank you for the follow as well. Thank you, Bram. Was it oh god. Ah! Hang on. Yes, TY. We'll just chill for a second. I wasn't expecting to be... Oh, wait, what? Hold up. No, oh my god. Okay, I just read ahead and that was a mistake. We are waiting for the ads to be over. I think there's someone in the house. I read ahead badly. I shouldn't have done that. We're gonna pause for ads because there has been a concerning development in game. Okay. Yeah, a matryoshka, I can't even say it. Pharaonic puzzle as well. Yeah, like that bit there, like they're nice. But they are a bit like they've got the thesaurus out. I think it would be a reach for a lot of people, some of those. I don't want to say that I'm not having any issues my end because that's tempting fate. But yeah. Um, Here we go. Sorry, I'll wait for the ads to be over anyway. Oh, your Steam is doing a thing. It's all right. Very weirdly, the issues that I was plagued with the random disconnects, haven't reset anything, haven't changed anything. On Friday, no issues. Today, again, tempting fate, we still have a couple of hours to go. No issues. Maybe it wasn't me. Maybe genuinely it wasn't me. Or this machine. I told Wizard's just like, this is typical, isn't it? It's typical behavior because the error code that we were getting every time was just like, it's disconnected for just a split second. It's like there's nothing that tells us what it is. It's not software. It's not this. It's this. It might just be a random internet node on the path. No idea. Also, Tuesday is the day it normally kicks off the most, and again, so far, nothing. Je ne sais pas. It's a pharaonic puzzle in itself. Who knows? Welcome back from the ad break if you were stuck in ads. I did pause because I also tabbed out, which I forgot about. I read ahead, and there's a reason that I waited for the ads to be done. Partially because I was like, oh shit. But also there's been a concerning development. As the cuckoo clock at the dining room strikes 5:30. I set it. It chimed. Suddenly a noise wakes her up. Debbie opens her eyes and blinks repeatedly, aware and alert. What was that? Craning her neck slightly, Debbie strains to listen. She's pretty sure she heard something. Now there is no doubt. The sound is coming from inside the house. Oh no, someone's broken in. This is I read this bit and someone's inside the house. It's just like, no. Debbie instinctively jumps to her feet, dropping the photo of Erica on the couch. Her intuition urges her to hide in what might be the safest place in the house, the basement. I doubt, because you'll be trapped in the basement if they shut you in there. Surely the best place to go is the tunnels through the secret toilet passageway. Whoa! Oh, fuck. Well, this is concerning. Abandoning stealth as an option, Debbie dashes for the stairs, but she's too late. As soon as she places her foot on the first step, she looks up to the top floor and sees horrified, a dark, hulking figure descending at full speed, ready to pounce on her. He's coming to get me. Damn it. Run away, screams a voice inside her head. She turns back around and goes to the living room. Debbie leaps over the couch and down to the floor, crouching there for a second. She can barely see the mysterious figure at the corner of her eye, but recognizes them immediately. It's that man. How the hell did he get in the house? He's spent all these weeks snooping around the neighborhood, but today he finally decided to take action. Why? There's no time to dwell on it. The intruder has already cleared the stairs and is heading to her. Debbie jumps back over the couch and bolts towards the office. She closes the door and leans her back against it. Her heart is about to burst out of her chest. She looks around, frightened. She needs to hide somewhere, but the office is not the right place. Piss, that's true. She can clearly hear the man's footsteps approaching. He's slow but determined, confident that his prey will eventually fall into his clutches. I have to get out of this house, now. Not stopping to think twice, Debbie runs out of the room. She heads to the exit, but the door to the hall is closed. Damn, he must have put the latch on it. Then it dawns on Debbie she can no longer hear the footsteps. Has he left? Hundreds of images swirl through her mind. She remembers the collection of knives in the kitchen and pictures herself wielding one. Holding her breath, she slowly proceeds in the direction of the kitchen. Who are you? Debbie says, trying to hide her dread. The man silently starts inching towards her. Debbie keeps her distance, walking backwards. He's huge, much taller and stronger than he appeared to be through the window. He's dressed in black from head to toe, and the ski mask only allows her to see his expressionless blue eyes, which remind her of a shark. Jesus Christ. Initially I was like, maybe there's just a bit of a misunderstanding, although arguably him walking at her saying nothing, not helping, but the ski mask is here. Who are you? Answer me, Debbie shouts, cornered. The big man opens his blue eyes as he raises his hands, ready to pounce on her. When he grabs her by the shoulders, Debbie scrambles and manages to dodge his embrace, but stumbles and falls hard. From the ground, Debbie reacts just in time and kicks down a chair, causing the guy to lose his footing and fall flat on his face. Crawling as fast as she can, Debbie scurries back into the dining room. Oh my god. Debbie flees towards the door to the stairs, but no matter how hard she tries, the knob won't turn. It's locked too. She's trapped. The masked giant blocks the way to the office and the bookcase. Did you send me the key? Debbie defiantly snaps at him. The man still doesn't respond. There's a certain satisfaction in his gaze, as if he's enjoying himself. Are you the madman who designed this whole game? Tell me. Debbie tries to put distance between herself and the thug, keeping her back against the wall, never taking her eyes off him. What do you want from me? She desperately screams. Suddenly, her eyes focus on the floor lamp, the only one switched on, and it's on its electrical cord. Debbie quickly crouches and pulls the cable with all her might, plunging them both into darkness. She's managed to disorientate the intruder, who remains still for a few moments. Both of them must now use their hearing to find their way. Suddenly, a small noise reveals where the man is standing. Debbie quickly opens a drawer in the chest of drawers next to her and looks for something to throw at him. Damn it, I failed. What? Oh, I see. This isn't working. Even though she's hit her target a few times, the intruder is still there. She can hear his breathing in the dark as he gets closer, tracking her down. Debbie needs to use the tactical advantage of having lived in the house and knowing the layout of the furniture. Taking 3 precise steps, she returns to the living room and hides behind the sofa. She remains crouched there silently, waiting for the man to approach so she can trip him. She must concentrate on the guy's steps, and when he's close enough, stretch her leg out. As soon as the huge hulk drops to the ground, landing right next to her, Debbie climbs on top of him. The disparity in strength between them is obvious, but the surprise factor gives the young woman a slight advantage that she makes the most out of. They struggle. She scratches him, hits him, pulls his hair, doing anything she can to hurt him. The thug grabs Debbie's face with his enormous hands. He looks like he could snap her neck with a flick of a wrist. "Wait, Debbie," the man mumbles. "I don't want to hurt you." But Debbie can't hear him. Rage has taken over. "Your father?" The man isn't able to finish his sentence. Debbie sticks her teeth into his hand and bites as hard as she can. Oh. The man manages to get away, but Debbie reacts quickly. "You won't get away this time." Oh, God. Oh, I see. Sorry, I have to follow it with the mouse. There we go. That was slightly unclear. Ah, Debbie is looking for in the kitchen drawers for something to tie the man up with. He now lies passed out in the living room. The last thing the intruder expected was an 18-year-old girl to fight back. Disorientated from being brutally bitten, the guy shook Debbie off and ran after her, but slipped on the carpet and hit his head on the coffee table as he fell, losing consciousness. Oh. Debbie now has the masked man's wallet in her hands. She opens it, trying to find out something that will tell her who he is. She finds about $50 in 10s and 20s, some photos that look like family mementos, and several ID cards. A-team security. Okay. So this is, okay, the name of her father's private security company. That's where he usually hired his bodyguards, security, and hitmen from. Yes, you heard that, hitmen. Low-life individuals capable of committing all sorts of atrocities in exchange for a few bucks. I knew you wouldn't leave me alone. Despite putting several thousand miles between them, her father, her one true nemesis, has ended up finding her. "Coward, you didn't even have the guts to come yourself," she mutters in anger, wanting to burst into tears. Debbie falls to her knees, defeated. She feels like she's living in a never-ending nightmare, like the one she had as a child, every time she received cruel punishments. And yet, this revelation fuels her desire to escape from her past and start from scratch. Here she is still an outsider, a stranger. She can leave her problems with alcohol and drugs behind her, as long with her other bad habits. Yes, she could re-enroll in fine arts, continue her studies. As for the house, it's undeniable she feels a bond with it. She'd love to continue living here. Would she be able to afford it? These are very ambitious plans for someone who's broke, and her auntie's money is running out. Then, a noise jolts her out of her reverie. It comes from the living room. What are you doing? Sorry? What? Debbie briskly walks along the dining room, across the dining room and into the living room. The intruder's unconscious body is no longer there. He's gone. Has he left the house? Debbie glances out the window. It's already dawn, and a neighbour has taken their dog out for a walk. There's no sign of the thug. She unconsciously relaxes her shoulders, satisfied she'd managed to scare the giant away. She would have liked to give him a message to send to her father. As she turns around, Debbie accidentally steps on something and looks down to see the stereoscope surrounded by shards of glass. It's also not the only damage caused by the scuffle with the masked man. The picture frame of Erica C. and her cats has also been broken. She bends down to pick it up. Oh. Can we, like... Oh, yes. I'll take that key, but also... The piano, that's a new one. Where have we seen a piano there? Page 23. Hang on. There's a piano in the office. On the reddish mahogany desk, right where she'd left it, lies the scrapbook. Oh, we do have a piano room. We've just not been in it so far, I think. That's why. So, we've got the scrapbook. Let's go to the piano room. So, she closes the office room door behind her and enters the room. It's certainly not the most spacious room in the house. It is large and feels cozy. The walls are decorated with concert posters and jazz album covers. Charlie Parker, Lou Donaldson, Ben Webster, Milt Jackson, Don Cherry, Joe Pass. Some names ring a bell, others she's not familiar with. What a lineup, she says, as she smiles inwardly. Oh, we can only look at that, by the way, for now. There are some symbols I just want to alert you to. Hi, Corvus. We dealt with the cats. We got a picture, a framed picture that then got broken in a scuffle because a giant man in a ski mask came in and chased us. It sounds like our father sent him from the security company. We beat him up. We might have also bitten him. He's also disappeared from the house, possibly. So the clues have sent us to the piano room, which we've not been into before. I assume he's left the house. She doesn't seem to be bothered about checking the house. She's just like, she doesn't even know how he got in there in the first place. But, you know, that's fine. Off to the piano room with the magic key. So, after gazing at the frames hanging on the walls, Debbie stands in the centre of the space, in front of the majestic grand piano that presides over the room. It has a unique shape, unusually bulky, as if it's hiding a secret compartment. So, is that all? I know, right? Play a Song for Me was written on the back of the frame, apparently. So she needs to try and, I guess, play a tune. With the utmost respect, she slides a hand along the waxed wood, tracing a line over the thin layer of dust. She remembers being here before. She wants to play the piano but finds it's locked. A key is needed to open it. Oh, look, I have that key now. Okay. Black keys we're not using, just the white keys. So, grinning from ear to ear, Debbie ceremoniously sits on the piano stool and begins to play. Time stands still as she plays. Perhaps only a few minutes later, or maybe several hours. Either way, it's enough for Debbie to forget everything. Her father, the mansion, her ill-fated 18th birthday, Hicksville College, and her pig of a boyfriend. Oh yeah, who cheated on us. With one of our friends at school. You know, bullshit. After this brief pause, ecstatic, Debbie stops playing and becomes emotional in the silence. A shelf full of records. Oh no, she exhales a deep sigh and opens her eyes, ready to continue exploring the room with renewed curiosity. Was he a boyfriend? I don't know. That's the thing, because it was all blown out of proportion in the first place. Like, by the time we got to it, the drama had dramas everywhere, and just everyone was cross. So I don't especially as Debbie is a bit rebellious, should we say, I don't necessarily trust that we got the full picture there. Not in a like she lied to us, just in a, you know, it's teenage drama. Also, is it raining yet? It is raining. There it is. The like humidity factor leapt in the last like maybe 10 minutes. Oh. Oh. So she exhales a deep sigh and opens her eyes, ready to continue exploring the room with renewed curiosity. A shelf full of records catches her eye. Debbie pulls out a few and examines them. What the fuck is these, lads? Big Sale, all the hits. So we've got ENT, the zombies. Is that the doors? Oh my god, yeah, okay. Okay. So we have on 3 records. We have 3 yellow diamonds over things. So ENT for the zombies. GTY for the doors. And KFV for the Dave Brubeck Quartet. Also, this we might have seen somewhere else. So we'll come back to those. Ah. She is, yeah, she's an unreliable narrator. That's the good, yeah, that is exactly what she is. Like, if this was a different century, she'd be yellow wallpaper inspecting in a room. But no, there are things she deliberately doesn't quite tell us. As well as not intentionally, you know. She's an 18-year-old girl who's living alone in a house. And I assume a little bit sort of sleep deprived. A little bit. Just a tiny weedy bit. But yeah. So I don't necessarily trust 100% on the boyfriend thing for sure. Like, there was definitely a relationship, but like what that relationship was. Also, the drug and alcohol use is like rebellious teen at school energy, by the way. It's not Phil Mitchell in EastEnders that one time he had crack cocaine. Which was still can't believe they went there. Less on the topic, just more Phil Mitchell. He's had enough, the poor man. But yeah, it was more of a dabbling to like don't tell the teachers kind of energy. So there's that like rebelliousness to her. Right. Oh, I see. Okay. So the letters are framed in diamonds. They look like buttons. Like, we have to press them, right? Two-tone, it also spells there. Nice. So, if I just get this out. I don't think we can do that because there's no KFB. ENT? Okay. We got to put these together in some way. Do they make a word? A weird, potentially a weird word with a G, a Y, and a K, F-E in it. I also can't take these and play them. I can only look at them. So what are we doing here, game? What do you want? Please don't make me write things down. Might have to. We cannot use the lenses. All of that stuff is gone, by the way. Please hold whilst I just very briefly write myself ENT. Because if I tab out, it gets upset. So I'm just going to do it in a blank email. GTY KFE. Are they always the third? Is it the third, the fifth, and the seventh? Yeah, hang on a sec. Hold up. The third, the fifth, and the seventh. There we go. We got there. I just had to exist for a second. So, beaming with joy, Debbie bends down to peer into the compartment she's just managed to open. Inside is a set of slides. We know where these go. Let's take those. With no time to spare, Debbie grabs the slides and returns to the place that she left the stereoscope. Confident it still works. I hope it does. I think we threw it at somebody. Oh, shit. Oh, there it is. She finally finds it in the dining room. The stereoscope has been slightly damaged after the scuffle with the thug her father sent, but it still works. She carefully places the slides inside and looks through the viewfinder. Time is on my side. Oh, fuck. One moment. Let's just... It's easier. What is your name? It's Debbie. But is that going to work? Should I take a photo of the time is on your side? Yes, time is on my side. Okay, thanks for that. Oh, I can move you now. Okay. So if I put you to where time is on my side, to where it shows the notes for that. Hello. Score. Debbie stares at the clock for a few seconds, mesmerised. The numbers have turned to letters. What am I supposed to... Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. What does your name sound like? Hold up. So, first thing, let's just see what we've got. Oh, yeah. That's... Okay, that's the first position. That's Debbie. Starting to spell Debbie, right? These don't move, by the way. They're fixed now. Then that. So I'm just going through and double checking these. But yeah, and then it's that. That's Debbie. So. If I go to the piano. You can't do IE. So how are we doing this? No I. No, she's definitely not a random pick because all the phone messages are from this random woman. Again, don't know who she is. Don't think she's the lady with the cat picture. She seems to have died. So who's this other woman? She's like, hi, Debbie, I've been waiting so long to meet you. So, no, this is predestined. Like, we came to the age of 18, 18th birthday, key appeared. Dunno. So, yeah. Fun. Oh, hold up. We sure it doesn't just BD? So I do technically have... I equals... Oh my god, yes, I equals A. Oh. Interesting. Like, that's correct. But hi Donna, welcome to me trying to puzzle through a piano. Why is it not letting me do it? We're in, I think it's chapter 5 of a 5-chapter puzzle game that we started last week. I need to try and like turn my name Debbie into yes, a stretch would be good, thank you.
Hello everyone, it's time for gym class. Only joking, but please take a moment to do a big stretch.
Oh, we are also going to have a break momentarily because I need a wee. Not immediately, Donna, don't worry. It's not because you've arrived. The timing, sometimes, Donna's like, hi, I'm here. And I'm like, right, everyone, it's time for a break. It's just because of that's how it lines up with the end of work. But yeah, if we finish this early, I'm part of me is very tempted. We have several games that we can play after this that are just like continuing on with where we're at. I think it might be Dragon Age, but it depends on how long this takes. I'm also going to tab out and check this because there might be a timing issue going on. Press the keys in the order. Debay. Yeah. Yeah. No, that is correct. So for some reason, it's not doing it. Maybe, Are you kidding me? What the heck? What? Fine. We just reset it. It's fine. Fixed it. Oh, God. Sorry, am I supposed to be remembering that? Because we are screwed. Not correct. Oh, God. Do that again, sorry? What are we doing with these things? As she plays her name, the lights on the piano have begun to flicker, and immediately a small hatch on the side of the instrument has sprung open. She looks inside and sees a strange metal button. She's about to press it, but restrains herself. Oh, okay. She feels as though she's about to desecrate a sacred place, like the sarcophagus of a pharaoh in the bowels of an Egyptian pyramid. I don't think have found any in the pyramids, but that's fine, Debbie. What if at the end of this labyrinth where there is nothing but a curse and she ends up dead, like those tomb raiders or archaeologists who die under strange circumstances? No risk, no reward. She presses the button with a trembling finger and the piano starts to play by itself with pre-recorded melodies. Okay. So, she persists and repeatedly presses the button. Letters on the keys sync as melodies she doesn't recognise plays. Tired, she plops down on the piano stool and shrugs her shoulders. Her eyes are again distracted by the walls. She feels lost, overwhelmed for the first time by the enormity of it all. She would not do well with blueprints, would she? When does this joke end? What's the point of all these puzzles? To drive me crazy? Debbie looks down, giving up. She feels like sending it all down the drain. The piano, the puzzles, the mansion, and then suddenly her eyes light up. She gets up and rushes over to the record player. There it is, underneath the record she pulled off the shelf. The scrapbook. Oh, with the page. You didn't even look at this page, did you? So what is this? This is a poster. Became an instant sensation. Oh, so this is a Billie Holiday poster. Or is this Ava Sinclair's poster? Yeah, Ava Sinclair's poster of Billie Holiday. You would like me to add up this symbol, and this symbol? Oh, shit. Wait, what? What? So that's minus that. And that's plus that. But where are these going? Surely you know what I have to do next. Oh, okay. One moment, please. So am I getting rid of those two? Leaving these four? No. Adding these two first? So I think I need to press that, that, and that? Maybe. Maybe. No. Oh, okay. Oh no. What? Oh, I see. Um. We have to translate it back? Okay, no. Musical notes. The notes are the key to open the safe. So. How am I transposing this with this? Because the piano is happening. Am I getting a number at the end? Let's just see. Let's just go back to... Where's the piano? Oh, God, here. Okay, number 1. Please play number 1. I mean, I don't think that was right. E, F, D. Is it the number of notes? Is it just the number of notes? So, like, maybe 7 for the number one, first one. Because otherwise, how are you gonna... Oh, hang on, sorry, wrong way. Because I don't seem to be getting any, like, feedback when I do play it correctly, right? Although, actually, maybe I should actually play it after. This has been a bit funky previously, so... Nothing. Seven, again. They're all 7, so that's not... It's not helpful. In fact, I can't look back at this again as well as a bit of a pain. Yeah, the hint is very clearly going to be, this is the one thing you're doing wrong. So, what I'd suggest we do is, instead of, like, the hint immediately, I could do the toilet trip. So let's have a little break. Because, I need a wee, which is not helping with the puzzle brain. Not that I think it will particularly solve anything, but let's do a break. The last break of the stream, and then it's done and dusted, sorted. And we can do the hint if I don't work it out when I get back, which it is probably quite likely, let's be honest. Let me find you. Where's Lurkbait gone? There it is. Yeah, because I could do with a wee, so we'll just do it. We'll get that break done now. I'll also set the ads going. Whilst we're in the break, so they're done and dusted. There shouldn't hopefully be any more for the... Oh, actually, will there? No, I won't mess with it actually, because we will have, in theory, another set of ads. Once it's past 6 o'clock, I think. So I'll just leave you with some music and some lurk baits. See you in about 10 minutes. If you need the loo, any of that, please go and do it. Yummy. Hello. It's just started raining. If I was born in a different life, I'd have been a weather witch. I used to think when I was younger, you know, they're like, oh, the old man with the weird leg, and you can tell when it's going to rain. Like, no. Right. Let's do this. Shush. No. I have not actually had any revelations after having a pee that have helped me at all with this. I mostly just went, oh, it's raining. So, Void, I will absolutely accept the hint that will tell me what I'm doing. I've been saying, haven't I, for not most of the stream. My phone is a little bit... The Apple weather app isn't as good because it doesn't look at the most local weather station. So it was obviously picking up the rain that's just come in. And me and the sky, who knew? I expect so. This is the one that, like, Shaka and I were saying, little drizzle. That's it. The notes on the safe door are key. Oh god, do I have to play... What? No. I like how you were like, you're going to crack it from that. No, I can report that has not helped. Have I got to put them into the piano? In which case... I think LCD. We've now witnessed, basically, the part of my brain that was quite into puzzles has decided, without consulting, to leave the building. So, no, I can't, it's too hard now. Bye! I think LCD. Oh, God. I may require further instructions. Also, I need to sneeze. Oh, yeah, that's the weather, like, sinus thing happening. Hello. Ugh. There might not be a sneeze, or in like 10 minutes there might be a sudden sneeze. I'm just going to apologise in advance, because it's going to catch me out. Numbers on a calculator. Oh god. Hold up. Oh. Yeah, but that doesn't tell me... Oh, God, do I have to use the note? No, the note's gone now. The other note. Don't mind me just getting the calculator app up. 741. 5? No. You may have to actually tell me. Conversion ain't there. Also, I last time I opened my calculator, I think was for blueprints, because there's random subtractions going on in there. Divisions. Ugh. The piano has a sequence of notes for each digit. I assume that the high chorus, no fishing. I mean, it would be as helpful, wouldn't it, if I got presented with a fish. So, trace them on the safe door. Oh, oh, God. So I have to trace them to make a doodad. Oh, the screen got... Oh, don't worry. I assumed it was that. So, like, E, F, D, B, A, C, D. Oh, is 9. Hang on. 9. Do we have the other two? Oh God, which one was BAC? Oh, also, whoops. Sorry, that was me tabbing to fix the thing misbehaving. The chat was having a crisis after I scrolled. B, A, C, D, F, E. And one of them is a 5. Was that 2? That was the 5. Was it 3? It's just... Oh, I don't think that's the one you wrote down. I think you wrote down 1 and 3, because it doesn't start on B, does it? No. Done it.
Dear Debbie, these are difficult words for me to write, but I suppose you deserve some answers.
Oh.
Before I was born, my parents had scripted my fate, forcing me into a loveless marriage and a life full of pretense. I was also compelled to follow in their footsteps and become an architect. However, I encountered constant roadblocks put in my way by those who couldn't stand to see a woman excel. Unexpectedly, my penchant for thievery saved me from that hell. I confess that the thrill of orchestrating a heist and getting away with it offered me some unparalleled satisfaction. While my exploits had been modest at first, perhaps the time had come to aim higher. When you think about it, thieves and architects aren't so different. Both are masters of blueprints and plans. I then set out to lead a double life and take revenge on those who had humiliated me, stealing from the very buildings they never let me design. They never caught me. They didn't even suspect me. They all thought I was the perfect wife. Only my beloved cats knew who I really was. But then, as fate would have it, I became pregnant with a baby girl, whom I named Deborah.
Oh, it me.
I instantly became aware of the grave mistake I had made. You were not the mistake, my Debbie. The context was my husband, his family, the society in which I was forced to live. Plunged into despair, I could barely get out of bed. I worried about your future, our future. Refusing to subject you to live with a captive mother, I made a choice that haunts me to this day. I ran, feigned my death, and disappeared without a farewell.
Oh my.
Yes, Debbie. I am your mother. Serena Pullen, Leon, and Erica Clow were mere masks that life forced me to wear in order to survive. These secrets are hidden in this house, your house. Now that you've discovered them, I can only hope that someday you'll understand why I did what I did, and that you'll find it in your heart to forgive me. Love, Mom.
Your house. Oh. I did suspect we were going there. I was not entirely sure about the fading death thing initially, but yes. So, okay. Forget about me forever, Debbie writes on a postcard to some slightly jaunty music. The treasures of the house have given her the financial freedom to say definitive goodbye to her father, closing a painful chapter of her life. Excellent. The treasures of the house have given her the financial freedom to say a definitive goodbye to her father. Also, 1 second, ads, I'm just going to snooze you for a minute because you're coming, but we potentially are almost done. If this is the epilogue-y sort of roundup, I don't know. She feels happy. 8 months ago, she enrolled in fine arts, finally finding a space to explore her emotions and give artistic form to the questions that still haunt her. For Debbie, art has become more than an activity. It's a tool for self-discovery and profound expression. At university, she met Diane, who brought both emotional stability and creative partnership into her life. Together, they founded the Killer Kittens, a feminist art collective dedicated to challenging societal norms and sparking reflection through performances laced with biting humour and sharp social critique. Every joke is a small revolution, Debbie thinks to herself as she presses a stamp onto the postcard. The house, once a somber space weighed down by memories, is now her sanctuary and studio. It has been transformed into a vibrant, lively haven where the Killer Kittens gather to brainstorm, create and connect. It stands as a silent witness to the emotions, thoughts and projects Debbie records in an old red notebook. But not all shadows have disappeared. On the quietest nights, Debbie still wonders about her mother. Is she still alive? Should she look for her? Because those are messages that we had on the phone, right? The idea of a reunion hovers between the pull of nostalgia and a deep, unspoken fear. On her bedside table, next to the now complete amulet, the book Your House seems to watch her, offering promises of answers she isn't sure she's ready to find. She often leaves through its pages, finding comfort in the realization that, like her mother, she now has something invaluable, a dream to pursue, and plenty of mistakes still to make. The end. I enjoyed that. It was nice. It was good. Very sudden ending. I was expecting some credits to roll, or more credits to roll, should I say. I enjoyed that. I think it was a nice little, again, magical puzzle mystery house kind of vibe, which, you know, if you're having a stressful time in Blueprints and you maybe need something similar but not quite as intense, you like a little mystery novel kind of vibe, this might be something to keep an eye on, pick up, especially